Hi everyone, it's Lisa here, and I'm going to be talking with Malika Carter today, who has just finished up our Teaching Foundations program last week, and a couple weeks before was a key contributor and facilitator to our Equities Excellence program. I wanted to talk to Malika today about Teaching Foundations in particular, because while it is so foundational for CATDC and also for the people who participate, Malika is Director of Curriculum Design and Continuity, as well as a sixth grade humanities teacher at the Live Oak School. She's been there for over 14 years. And this is her third year teaching foundations, facilitating teaching foundations. And Malika, I think you've been with Equities Excellence from the start. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes. So, Malika, thanks for joining us. I know you're also starting up a school year at Live Oak, so that you took some time this morning to check in. I just really, really appreciate it. And I wanted to start with what you are hoping. You finished this program, you had about 25, 30 participants. What are you hoping that they are leaving Teaching Foundations with as they go into their school years?
Well, it's such an interesting school year, first off, so wow. I'm hoping that they are leaving with, they feel like they've got some tools to engage their students and build community, and to build community also with the teachers at their school, and to find some allies, and to have a supportive group of people. So I think tools are really important. And then I suppose that sort of overall sense of confidence, like, yeah, I've got this and I've got a lot to learn, but I'm feeling like there are a few things I'm feeling good about, and also just being excited. Even though it's a very interesting school year, new school years are always exciting, and hopefully that's true for all teachers. It's a new start.
Yeah, thank you. That's so important to keep in mind and in our hearts as well as we walk in the Zoom room or in the door for some schools. So how has facilitating Teaching Foundations been beneficial to you in your own personal growth and development?
Well, I think that when you are working with a group of teachers who are newer either to their schools or to the profession than you are, it's actually really exciting because you remember why you got into it in the first place. And like all of the things that we do with the teachers in Teaching Foundations, their enthusiasm is exciting. And then also the things that we try to help them to do with their students are such good reminders for all of us. Building community, building trust, finding people, adults in their community who are supportive, and also just realizing that you bring your whole self to school, and then your kids can bring their whole selves, and you build this amazing year together. And no matter how many years you've been teaching, like, that's always a good reminder, to start the year with this awesome set of tools, and to sort of step into the year realizing, that every day is a new day, and the sort of all the feelings you bring to school are the feelings the kids bring to school too. That never gets old.
Yeah. And just kind of being witness to the work that you did with Shobha Farrell, Clark Weatherspoon, and Leslie Powell as a team. You really modeled collaboration in such a beautiful way. And so, yeah, I can see what you're saying just about how working with the participants reminds you kind of what is best about teaching, about education, and working with that team.
That team's awesome too.
Yeah. So how was it? This is the first year we've done it online. And how did that go from your perspective?
I mean, I think it went as well as we could have hoped for, considering it was online. I miss being in person with people, and, actually hanging out with some of the participants and eating lunch together. And just having that in-person experience. But considering how challenging it is to be online, I think we did as well as could be expected.
Yeah, and as I mentioned to you, just being in that last appreciation session I got to jump in for a bit. I was really impressed by kind of the welling up of emotion that I felt in hearing them appreciate all of you for what you've done, or how you worked with them, even again in this online setting. So that is good to know. All right, so we are taking this, we're doing something new this year with Teaching Foundations, and we're taking it into the school year. So there'll be 5-6 sessions ongoingly through April. What are you most excited about, or what are you looking forward to with the ongoing group of Teaching Foundations this coming year?
Well, I think it's great to do a session in the summer and get everybody, kind of ready for the fall, but I actually think it probably feels a little more real to think about spreading it out throughout the school year, because, you can sort of load people up with all these tools, but then the year starts, right? And they encounter all sorts of new challenges, and, now we've shown them a few things, they try them out, now they have more questions. So this idea of an ongoing group, it's actually really exciting, because I think it will create a new dynamic, more of that idea of sort of collaborating and constructing together. And I think that the experiences, those ongoing immediate experiences that participants are having, will actually just bring all sorts of new life into the sort of the format we have, and we'll learn from them, and they'll give us feedback, and we'll kind of work together to provide this ongoing support for teachers. It's pretty exciting, actually, if you think about
it. Yeah, absolutely. And I'm just thinking how by the end of that program, the community that you will have built with the crew over the course of a year, having gone, being with you and then going out and testing things in the classroom and just building deeper relationships. So, so thank you, Malika, for your time today and for being such a vital leader in CATDC. We're so lucky to have you as part of our community. And to all of you, I hope you will pay attention to the ongoing groups, the other ongoing groups that we have for you, no matter where you are in your career. And I wish you all the best as you get started with your school year. Thanks, Malika.